Oh, hey, it's me, Snot McGee. It's like my 30th attempt at doing this. I started a new treatment this week that's really kicking my butt. That's why I look super, super awesome, and doing this video has been a super struggle. But there was a concept in the Come Follow Me this week that really stood out to me, and I just really feel like I need to share it with you guys. So, the story that really stood out was the story of how Jesus turned the water into wine. And basically, you know the story. Mary told Jesus, like, they're at a wedding. It's like, hey, we're out of wine. And he turns to her and he's basically like, don't worry, mom, I got this. And she turns to the servants and she's like, you do what he says. If he says he's got this, he's got this. I have full faith in him. And he turned the water into wine. And it's a story I've heard 100 like 100 million billion times. I'm sure any Christian has heard it 100 million billion times. But there was a note attached to one of the scriptures from an institute class I took. And this note helped me see the whole story differently. And the note says, if he can turn dirty water into the best wine, because it wasn't only at the wedding that he turned it into wine, he turned it into like the best wine these people have ever had. If he can turn dirty water into the best wine, he can turn our crappy situations into something wonderful. He can turn our broken selves into someone like him. Isn't that just amazing? Like, it wasn't pure Aquafina that he was changing. It wasn't water kissed by the French Riviera. It was just dirty old plain water. And he made it into the best wine these people have ever tasted. He can take dirty old plain us and turn us into something beyond comprehension. He can take a situation like the one I'm currently in that just seems horrible. Doing this treatment, guys, I am so freaking scared. I, matter short, have to inject myself with something I'm allergic to once a week for the rest of my life. I feel like garbage. I'm like, how is this water gonna turn into wine? This isn't wine, this isn't water, this is toxic sludge. But if you trust God, He can turn even the most broken, awful situations into something awesome. All you have to do is have that faith in Him. And it seems like that is a reoccurring theme in scriptures because that's a reoccurring theme in life. We want control. We want to know what's happening. We want to know why. We want to be able to fix it. We want to be the ones in charge. But when we accept that we're not, and God is in charge, and through Christ and the atonement, any miracle can happen, that is when we know. Like, that is where true faith comes in. I just wanted to